Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Adios Mi Amigos, welcome to Spider-Man Ultimate. New Game Plus mode on the PlayStation 4 on episode number 4. Alright, we're gonna get right to it. Very special episode and also a very important episode.
Peter,
due to
I just want to make sure you haven't left any
recent
equipment
events
you built for your friend
great phone
around the lab.
Stanley. I like
It's no
to
bother to me, but if the
make
grant
this
committee stops by
episode
again,
pretty much
Don't
in his
worry,
honor.
Doc. I make a point not to leave
Big
anything there.
inspiration to
But I know my
you
friend appreciates
countless
you looking out for
millions,
him.
billions of
There's a lot of people who
people
don't
around
like
the
him very
world,
much.
and
that
I feel like the
buffoon
best way
Jameson and his
to do a
audience
good
are
send-off is
sheep.
do a good video.
People who do
And
great things in this world
you
are
know,
those
let's
who
get
don't
right to
let
it.
bullies
We're
like
gonna
him
have
stand in their way.
plenty of
People like us.
shock
You
value.
said a mouthful, Doc.
And
Take care.
yeah. Alright. So right now we just got a call saying that we gonna have to go after Herman Schultz, aka the Shocker. So without further ado, let's do some exploring first. But yeah, I actually want to go to the Empire State Building, and we're going to pay tribute. And I think that would be a, you know, since I'm actually doing this video, that would be a very good step to go by. And yeah, I was like, right now it's you know, currently past midnight. I haven't been able to do many of these videos as frequently as I wanted to, just due to circumstance, due to work, due to schedule. So it's been a little tough to try to get, you know, the time to do the recording and do the editing and all that. But now that we actually have time, though, we're gonna make our way to the Empire State Building. But yeah, just it's been a crazy week, I'll say. But you know, some good old Spider-Man should definitely get everything, you know, back up to speed. But enough about, you know, the negativity. We're gonna start climbing this now, and so everybody, I like to just take an honorable moment of silence and thank you, Stanley.
When the lights go down
Herman.
Seriously?
Alright, let's get right to it. Now, these shockers now pretty much just run away from
That's what
us.
you said last time.
Alright, we're gonna have to be pretty agile
Wow,
this little
that's
bit.
considerate.
Alright, this is cool though.
What's the money for, Herman?
What's the power in those gauntlets, man? Like,
Actually,
holy
I don't.
crap, he's like doing
Just trying to make polite
explosions.
conversation.
I'm done talking.
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
Come on, buddy. Alright,
Come on,
let's
Herman.
get...
At
Oh,
least talk to me so we
goodness.
can make it interesting.
I think I can zip over here.
Herman?
Gain some momentum right here. There we go.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking.
Noted.
Ouch. Alright.
Honestly, Herman,
You ain't getting
why are
away
you
that
robbing
easy.
again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb.
Try to
must
get
be
as much
desperate.
momentum as we
Which
can
means
during
you're not
this,
just
because that's
stealing for
pretty much
yourself.
all this is.
You must be
momentum.
working
Like,
with
he's
someone.
bouncing off buildings.
Or for
and
someone.
We're trying to bounce
You can
ourselves.
tell me
So.
who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Said enough.
Oh boy, he's starting to shoot at us. Oh, come on. Oh. That was like a direct hit, too. No, I don't want my camera. I want to heal. Oh, jeez. He's he's a wily one, man. Like, he's just going at it.
He's getting away.
Oh man, we are actually losing a lot of ground from this. I actually didn't think that this would be altered on the ultimate mode, but I think the speed is a little bit different than the normal mode.
Falling behind.
So we're gonna try our best to catch up to him. There we go. Gaining that speed. Perfect.
You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Alright, well that was fun. Chasing a
Looks like I got
maniac
some
through
free
the city.
time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that
Alright,
mask.
we're gonna make our way
Oh, it's MJ.
downtown.
Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So
I guess
you know,
we're talking again. Cool.
just from the subtle hints and stuff, we could probably hear that, obviously, Peter went through some weird, breakup years ago. They're trying to recollect what they used to have, and MJ probably really wants like whatever used to be. So I mean, I guess it's understanding.
Almost
head
morning.
up
Mr.
to
Lee will
the
be here
feast
soon.
building, see what we can
I
do.
could use a snack.
Alright, so as we head into the feast building,
Mr.
we're
Lee's
gonna
usually in his
try our
office
best
now.
to go see Martin Lee. Check up on our local chess players, see how they're doing.
You guys holding up all right?
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked, and she's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
Oh, good old Peter. Anyways, we're gonna try to get upstairs and go see Martin Lee, I believe. Because the masks that we picked up from MJ in the last episode, we're gonna have to try our best to pretty much uncover all clues related to the demons and, you know, what their purpose is. All that, so... I think I'm actually going towards Aunt
I
May's
never
room.
used to feel
I'm not
safe
too
at the
sure.
other shelter. This
Like I
one-
said, I'm a little, like, I want to say tired. That kind of sounds bad, but no, it is, like, past midnight as I'm recording this right now,
Looks
so
like
it's
May's not in
ugh.
yet.
My mind's a little foggy. Let's see, a good old picture. Good old school picture.
Man, was I ever a dork. Well, we all have an awkward phase.
A good thing that Insomniac did is they made this game really interactive.
Miss you.
And you know, one thing that, okay, they pay attention to detail so good in this game, but, I mean, they leave out, like, you know, Uncle Ben's
So,
accident,
I got the job.
or, per se, you know, anything, I guess, inclusive in the normal Spider-Man franchise that, you know, you would expect to hear, but we'll see.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
Replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well,
So,
that
you
went
know, a
about
good
as well
thing
as
to
I
actually,
could have
like,
hoped.
point out is how Martin Lee is very, you know, adamant on not getting involved with the demons. You know,
Got
so,
some
I
time
mean,
to
we
kill
could take
before
some
Doc
subtle
needs me at the
hints,
lab.
but
Let's do a little Spidey workout in the
it's
city.
kind of, you know, the way he approached the mask was very, you know, skeptical, but, or fearful, either or. And let's go collect some backpacks, take some pictures, kill some time before we get our next phone call. And, you know, to those that are just viewing the channel now, like, I try my best not to talk or over-commentate during the important scenes.
Perfect.
So, during cinematics, I'm gonna shut right up. That's just me, though. Like, I just don't want, you know, like, plot points to be missed. by those that, you know, want to actually know what the story is going
Empire
on.
State University.
And,
Peter.
yeah, so we're just
Mr.
gonna take
Lee
these
spoke to
pictures.
me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Northbound side of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway near Atlantic Avenue, please.
So yeah, like, as we can see, you know, Aunt May doesn't want us to be, you know, I guess in trouble or anything like that, but the fact that Martin Lee kind of goes behind our back to talk to our aunt, and, you know, it's just kind of weird to me that somebody, if they're trying to protect something, you know, it's awful suspicious. Even information, as you know.
Hey, turn this way.
1034, there is an assault in
You got a
Hello?
baseball hat.
Peter,
Oh, it
Dr.
looks like
Octavius.
the pizza
Oh, hey,
hat.
what's up?
I think that's what
Lance
that
Corporal
is.
Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right.
So Doc Ock
How did I lose track of time?
obviously does not like our tardy. Like, they don't like our tardy reign of just being late all the time. Anyways, we're gonna ice these guys with some drones, with some concussion blasts, and see no
I
physical,
love laying out
like,
bullies.
pretty much contact at all. A big thing to mention in this game is, like, all about traversing. So, yeah, I mean, it's a very pretty game though, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Alright, we're gonna go back into Doc Ock's lab, and I believe we're gonna have a cutscene, so I will see you guys at the end of it.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Watch it!
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. There must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something. Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
So essentially, like, Harry Osborn has these research labs that he made with his mother, and, you know, I guess you can articulate that his mom might have had something to do with maybe investing money or investing knowledge into, like, private projects that Osborn, like Norman Osborn, wasn't really aware of. So
The
that
amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too
twist in the end,
and
but
rising. If it keeps getting worse,
yeah,
people
so
could die.
looks like we're gonna have to collect some samples from these, like,
Particles
smog
are concentrating
clouds,
in
like,
trouble spots.
pollution
Like
is
mini clouds of smog.
bound to kill people
I'll
in
swing
New
through them
York,
and
so
get
we're gonna
samples, then
do some
trace them to the
science
source.
stuff. That's a great thing to mention also, is that this game has a very unique style of diversity when it comes to what missions you're gonna do. Like, they're not just gonna be beat 'em down missions, beat up the bad guy. They're actually like,
right through those clouds.
you know, collect chemical samples to warn others or to investigate
For these clouds to be
antidotes,
visible to
stuff
the
like
naked
that.
eye,
So
the level
it's
of
pretty
toxins
cool.
must be up there.
Spider-Man isn't just about
It's
beating up
gotcha.
people. To all you don't want to say elders that think that superheroes, like, why are they superheroes? They just beat up guys.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Not to mention, and there's a lot of critics that will say this game is very Arkham Knight-esque, and yes, it is. It takes a lot of properties from, like, Arkham Knight or, you know, Arkham Asylum series, stuff like that, but there's a lot of difference between Spider-Man and, you know,
Feels like I'm breathing from a
Arkham's
tailpipe.
Batman.
I
Because
must
for
be
one,
freaking these people
like,
out.
half the Arkham
What
games
else
are
is
just
new?
really about ground pound, beat up, you know,
The toxins
just
coming
kind
from
of
two
beat up
types
the
of
criminals.
cars.
This
And
game
a faulty
focuses on
smokestack.
criminals, but you're
I better
also
get photos.
protecting people. Like, you have to stop wreckages, all this stuff. So right now, after we got all these
Great light on
samples, we're
that
gonna take these pictures of the cars, and this, I guess, is just for physical evidence.
Perfect.
All of it's for a cause. Alright, so we have to go take a picture of the Steam stack over here. Alright, let's get a good jump and a good...
Best smokestack picture I
That
ever
is
took.
actually a pretty good
The
picture.
Department
so
of Environmental Protection will take it
I
from here.
can't disagree.
Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
We're gonna swing our way and... Yep,
Well,
that just
Harry
happened.
Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
And not to mention, the side quest loading time is significantly faster
Spider-Man,
than
Shocker has
half the
escaped,
loading
and now
screens that
he's
you'll
robbing
have
a
in this
bank on
game.
East 31st.
Because when you do missions like this, like the side quests, it's all like
He was.
pretty fast process.
But one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew
Oh,
Shocker
no.
was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask
That
him,
can't
but
be
he's
too
dead.
good.
Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Officers
Alright, we're gonna
respond. We've got a
swing
10-10.
by.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by
Alright, this
Fisk.
time I'm actually going
The
to talk
vacuum I
a
created by
little bit
putting
through this,
Fisk away.
but yeah, so
Jameson
we
was
just got a
right.
call from
Demons are my
Yuri
fault.
before MJ
What
right
were you
now
supposed to do,
saying
let
that
Fisk
Herman
keep
Schultz broke
godfathering?
out after
Are
we
you
just
okay?
locked him
You
up.
sound even mopier than usual.
And
I think
pretty
I might have
much
just
Peter's
lost my
going through the
job.
cycle
The
of,
city, Norman actually,
you know, on the
pulled
other
our
hand we have to
funding.
deal with Shocker, on the other hand we have to
I'm
deal with
sorry.
the demons,
If Harry were
as
here, he
well.
could talk
On the
some
other
sense into
hand,
his dad.
Fisk is still at
You'll
large
find
even though
another
he's locked up
source.
in prison.
Your work's too
So
important.
Thanks,
there's many
MJ.
different
Talk to you
conflicts
soon.
going on at this very moment. So let's go.
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is.
I got a face punch. Alright, let's
Your
just...
gauntlets are all digital now, aren't
Let's
they?
go, Shocker.
You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science.
You know,
Remember
I
our
think
first
in
fight?
most of
Me
every
so
Spider-Man
young and
game, the
stupid.
Shocker is like
You
one of
just
the first people that you always fight, no matter what it
Well,
is.
that's a matter of
Shocker's
opinion.
always in there.
Now I can do some real damage.
Ouch, okay. So I am playing on Ultimate Mode, you know, that's the title of the video and all, but like, gotta express, like, this is much harder than what it should be.
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman!
Alright, so now we're gonna get into the dynamic boss battle where he's gonna do projectiles and he's also gonna do ground like shockwaves. So we have to kind of measure out when we want to jump and when we want to dodge. Like that. That's really hard to avoid. Oh boy, he's gonna do it again. Ow. Alright, danger. So pretty much when he gets distracted into shooting at us, we just have to take the debris.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? Give up now and we can protect you.
No way! You ain't see what I see. You son of a...
Okay,
Alright, so our goal is to aim high and try to get the teeth down. But we're gonna want to dodge him during this time because now he's in rapid fire mode.
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously. Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally.
So nice, that was a good fight.
He was scared.
Very quick, I should say, though. That was
demons
honestly
are
only like
everywhere
a
all of a
2-minute
sudden.
fight. Not even 2 minutes.
Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that
Well,
bank?
guys, as Yuri and Peter end
probably
this
don't wanna know.
conversation, I would like to
Shouldn't
just
have
thank
asked.
you for viewing and watching. And to those
Fight
that
with Shocker
subscribe
took a while.
and follow
Time to
me,
catch
thank
up
you
on
very
what I've been
much.
missing out in the city.
We should be getting to the next video very soon, and yeah, I believe this is, it's been a good episode. The next episode, I honestly don't really know what to foreshadow. So, without further ado, yeah, if you like the video, please leave a like, follow it, share it to your Facebook, subscribe, most importantly, if you want to see weekly videos, and I guess everybody, yeah, this is it. So, adios mi amigos, have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, and remember, Excelsior. Thank you, Stanley, for all you did. Have a good one, guys.